Hello, Fangrafer here once again, getting back to Mega Man X. I hoped that I wouldn't have to do this, but this is actually post-commentated. By the way, we're going to the third stage now, and this is the best song in the game. Now, the reason I had to do this is because in the middle of this, it started lagging for me in recording. I don't know if it's actually gonna show up, in the recording thus far. So, I basically had everything be super quiet, and I couldn't find, good spots to cut out. But yeah, you might recognize this. We have... Basically, this is the level where most of your rematches, if not all of them, are gonna come. Sure, we had some rematches in the previous stages, but here's where the rest of them are, in random order, of course. And I also show off the little special way of fighting Launch Octopus and Flame Mammoth with the Boomerang Cutter. And yeah, I'm recording this commentary after I basically finished the entire LP, so by the time I'm recording this post-commentary, I have basically finished the entire game. So we have some Pigman over here, just be mindful and shoot them down. You have some Bubble Bats right here, not that big of a worry to bother with, actually. So next up, Sting Chameleon. Who's weak to the Boomerang Cutter. And I show off many, if not all, of the charged abilities. Well, not the charged... I can even say right now that I didn't show off the charged Storm Tornado because it's practically useless. It's more useful as a single shot weapon because it's basically the same thing except firing upwards. So sure, it can work as a shield if the enemy is dumb enough to just rush at you, but it's not that useful. It's better to just layer on with a shot. And because I felt like it and because I wanted to save the rest of them, I decided to take him down with the X-Buster. Luckily, this is the only video where I need to do this. The other one did not have this problem. Right here, if you're going on a run where you like, oh, I'm not going to use the Robot Master weapons at all, not even during the stages, not during the bosses, anything, then you can't get these. Because that's basically the only way for you to power those up. Next up, Spark Mandrill. We all remember how easy he was with his weapon or with his weakness, and sadly I'm not gonna fight him without it. So those of you who wanted to see me take this guy on with just the X-Buster, I'm sorry, but I want to keep this to a fairly short time limit so that people can't comment in the video like, oh, it's too long, I'm not gonna watch it, and why not use the weakness when you have it, because it's just so goddamn hilarious to fight him with the weakness. We'll go through here, and look at this, we have water. Now, the fun thing with this stage is that if I'm not wrong, so any one of you who know this game better than me, please tell me if I'm wrong, because to my knowledge, this stage is completely random with boss layouts and whatnot, and thus it changes the entire level. So with that, it's time to fight Launch Octopus. And just to keep my word, I'm gonna show you what happens if you fight him for at least the first part of the battle with the boomerang cutter. Yeah, you need just 3 of them, and his tentacles fall off. So now he can't shoot those shark things. He can only shoot the normal torpedoes, and he can't do that spinning tornado thing that sucks you towards him. So, and also here is how this thing looks. It sucks against his the charged rolling shield sucks against Long Shocktopus. You guys are gonna see a much better use for it in the next episode, trust me. And even though I'm at that point in the next video going to say that I'm gonna cut, I decided not to because I wanted to show, you know, the exact use for it, and there's a certain song I wanted to use for that, so yeah. So we get out, and this game couldn't have given me a better layout of bosses. Why? Because we're up against basically the final, we're up against the final Maverick. So first, it's a bit of a graphical glitch right there. So we're just gonna dash through here, wait for this thing to wear off so I can change. Because this is the final Maverick that we're gonna face. As you can see on the time limit, we're basically almost to the end of it. So, same old story here, except I missed the first one. Here, 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's 4 on this guy. So as you can see, he turns from a flame mammoth to a flame pig. The fun thing about this is that he can no longer change the direction of the conveyor belt, and he can no longer shoot the oil puddles when his trunk is gone, so that can be a bit of a thing you can do if you really want to. But that's basically that, and it's boss time. Meet the boss of this level. And I have a bit of a graphical glitch because I paused the game. So, don't worry, this thing goes away. And if you want to know how fast, I had to beat this guy on my second attempt. Now, he's pretty harmless except for this attack. But it's more bark than bite. The most dangerous thing he can do is ram into the wall so fast that you fall onto that car platform and he splashes you. And if you're unlucky like me, he will corner you and kill you. Luckily, that reset me with full health. Sadly not the full weapon, but I was glad to actually get the use of it. And it will also reset him without the graphical glitch, so that's nice. As you can see, his weapon is the boomerang cutter because, well, I seem to have delusions of being able to aim it, so yeah, when he's shooting that, jump up on the wall and do a dash jump straight over it. Don't try to be a hero for this. I can't believe I missed that one. And yeah, with that gun, I had to fight him with just a buster. This guy isn't that difficult to fight with just a buster. He's got some particular... I mean, he's got a big hitbox. I mean, that entire head is the hitbox. So, all you gotta do is hit that. And yeah, I'm out of sub-tank, so I was basically like, okay. There are two ways that this can go. I can either be super lucky and win, or I can lose and have to do this with only the X-Buster. And I did not feel like doing it with only the X-Buster, so I was glad to take him out the way I did. And that's basically the end of it. So with that, we say goodbye to Sigma Stage 3. And we're basically at the end of it. So, that's gonna be it for now. Not only did we take down yet another floor of Sigma's fortress, we also took out the remaining rematches. So next time on Let's Play Mega Man X, we're gonna jump into Sigma Stage 4, where we're gonna be fighting Sigma himself. So until then, farewell.